my channel. In this video, I'd like to show you guys a really quick way to have one of these new outros, the ones that take the last few seconds of your ending video and basically shrink it into an outro template, which I've got set up here. This is my outro template. So what I am talking about is this last bit of clip here will basically zoom into this area, and I can't put it up here for some reason, but it'll go right underneath where the thank you for watching is, and then I will be able to go ahead and put a click for next video, so another video inside the smaller box, and then also a subscribe button or face. Well, I have a face for the outro, and the face button and the click for next video is done inside of YouTube at the end, and that is just one of your end screens. So that's not really what I'm going to be showing you right now, because that's really self-explanatory. But what I'm talking about is moving or zooming in your last few seconds of your ending video into this template. So let's get started. What I'm going to do is go ahead and choose about the last few seconds here of the video. So I've got this one here, is my template here is about 11 seconds. So let's go ahead and choose about 11 seconds of the video, and I'm going to do that by holding down the R key, as you can see on the screen here. Press the R key while dragging to select the range. So I'm going to go ahead and drag it, and there it is, about let's just go around there, and I'm going to go ahead and cut it right there. And then what you do is you zoom, kind of just drag this on top of this other one right here. And you got to make sure that this little hook here, I don't know if you can see it, guys, really easily, but there's like a little blue kind of footsie thing there. You just got to make sure that that is connecting. Okay. Now we have our video, our ending video here, and I'm going to play this just a little bit here. And you can hear the background music. I do have it on a lower background music, and then this one is a little bit higher. Let me just put the volume just up a little bit higher there so you guys can hear it. So there's the ending. So what we need to do now is we need to get this one into the bottom template there. So what I'm going to do is double click on it, and that brings up one of these 4 choices that you can have. And by the way, this is iMovie. I know I didn't mention that, but it is iMovie. And you will go ahead and click on picture in picture. Okay, so here's my picture now shrunk in. And what I'm going to do, guys, is initially at the beginning of this, let me go ahead and move this to this part here, which is the start of this clip. There we go. Hang on. I'm going to go ahead and fully extend it, almost fully extend it out, because this is where I want it to start. I want it to start as a full screen, and then I want it to go ahead and shrink it in. The other thing I want to do is grab these fade in and fade out keys that are right here. They look like little dots, and I want to go ahead and pull them out completely so it's not fading in or fading out. There's no lack of actual dimensions as it is pulling in. So this is how it's starting. So we're going to go ahead and choose, as I said, the beginning, picture in picture. And what you see over here when you click on it is this little diamond plus sign. This is called a keyframe. What you will do is you will start a keyframe. Now, iMovie is really, really good about keyframes. I know a lot of people complain about iMovie, but it is pretty good in that you only have to click this button one time at the start of your movement in your keyframe. What we're trying to do here, guys, is start moving and animating this picture to shrink into the other picture below it, or the template. So I will go ahead and click this. There you go. And now I am going to right away just pull it up just a little bit, just about that much. Okay. Now I'm going to let this play just for a few seconds. And I'm going to stop it, and you can start and stop it by using your space bar. And at this point, which is about a third way in, I'm going to go ahead and shrink it up to about this much. Let's just say this much. And then I'm going to go ahead and hit my space bar again. And just a tiny bit more. And now I'm going to go ahead and fully position this into this little container, screen container that I've made on this template below. So there you go. It is now fully in there. Now what I'm going to do is leave it alone. Let's play it through. And you're looking to see where the two end. There. Now you can see a little bit of a differentiation in the length. Hang on a second, guys. Let me go ahead and zoom this in. You can see that the template reaches a little longer than your video. So you can go ahead and just drag your video very nicely so that it bumps up and goes ahead and aligns with your bottom template. So again, let's play this just right over here. And then it ends. It ends together, you see? And that's how you do it. Sorry, I keep doing that. Okay, and then you can go ahead and extend your music out if you want to. You can go ahead and put that volume up as much as you want. So that's really basically it. There's not much to it. Some people will do a transition. I really don't like to do that. I like to have it pop in as if it's the entire video. It's kind of a seamless transition. So let's go ahead and play a couple of seconds before the actual transition into the outro, and let's take a look at it. And that's all there is to it, guys. And it will not go back out unless you tell it to go back out or zoom back out through the animation or the keyframes. So basically that is it. I tried a number of other methods. I tried to actually choose one called, instead of, well, you want to put it on dissolve. Actually, that was another thing I wanted to mention. Go ahead and make sure it's on dissolve. Don't put it on zoom, and don't put it on swap. This was the only way I could figure it out. If you put it on swap, it does a funky thing, and it'll swap the two cards out. The top will be on the bottom will be on the top, and it gets all funky. And I tried that didn't work. The zoom really didn't work. The only thing that you want to do is check off on dissolve, 0 seconds, so it's not gonna like I said, really dissolve. You're dissolving, but you're not dissolving, if you get my drift here. And I choose not to have borders. You can, if you want, put a shadow on it. I don't really need it because I kind of made an animated shadow around it, so I don't need it, but you can go ahead and click that if you want to. Again, this is picture in picture, and it is basically zooming in or shrinking in your last few seconds of your video, your ending video, over your outro template. And you can go ahead and customize, of course, your template any way you want. I like to put on my Snapchat and my Instagram account a kind of cool little graphics here. Again, I do my click my face to subscribe, and then I'll do the video over here as an end screen while I'm in YouTube, and you guys know how to do that and position it in there. Okay, I hope this helped you guys out. Thank you so much for subscribing and viewing my channel, and for supporting my channel. Please give this video a great big thumbs up if you like it, and go ahead and share it to other YouTube content creators as you see fit, because I don't think a lot of people are mentioning how to do this, but a lot of the YouTubers, the bigger YouTubers, have figured out how to do this swanky outro, and they're kind of keeping the secret to themselves. I saw Tim Schmoyer do one recently, but it really wasn't the same as this one, and he did a little funky different stuff, and he did it in Final Cut Pro, and it might be Final Cut Pro or Premiere. I think it was Premiere Pro, probably Premiere Pro. But certainly no one has shown anyone to do it in iMovie, so that's what I'm using now, and that's what I wanted to show you guys in case you guys are on a Mac and have an iMovie. So this is the way you do it. Okay, thank you so much. Blessings to everybody, and you all have a nice day. Bye-bye.